and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust, one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meet. I have seen a lot of comments of people rejecting the reprobate doctrine. I don't care what your view of the new IFB is, the reprobate doctrine is true. I understand that there are saved people out there that are against the reprobate doctrine, and I understand how it can be a hard pill to swallow because you may have loved ones who are reprobate, but you need to come to grips with this truth. I want to point out that it is not that anyone who has ever committed a homosexual act is reprobate, it is those that burn in their lust for the same gender that are reprobate. Any man knows what it means to burn in lust. It is exactly what happened with David and Bathsheba in 2 Samuel 11, or with Amnon and Tamar in 2 Samuel 13. These guys had a burning desire within themselves to fornicate with a woman. This is a struggle that every man has, because it is a natural sin common to man. The proverbial locker room talk is an example of this. However, when a person is burning in their lust toward the same gender, it is an indicator that person is given over to that vile affection that is against nature. Romans 1 is clear that it is God himself who has given them over to that, and it is indicative of a reprobate mind. The second thing I want to point out is that Romans 1:26 through 27 says men and women, not boys and girls. This is important to point out because there are many confused children and young teenagers out there that identify as LGBT. However, they are not burning in their lust toward the same gender and are identifying this way due to ignorance, peer pressure, comfort, low self-esteem, etc. These kids still have hope, and we need to try to get them saved as soon as possible, because predators would love nothing more than to groom these children to be twofold more the child of hell than themselves. With that said though, once a person is fully developed and truly understands what intercourse is, and they are burning in their lust towards the same gender, it is a sign that person has a reprobate mind. When you see a man who has been married to a woman for 20 plus years and even has children with them, but then they turn around and divorce their wife to go be with their gay lover, take it to the bank. That person is a reprobate, period. When you hear a person doing the gay version of locker room talk, take it to the bank. That person is reprobate. If you don't like the new IFB, that's fine, but just make sure that if you don't like them, it is not a smokescreen for you really just not liking what the Bible says.